Hello, world. I would like to share the importance of taking the first step and how to do it. This is the first video. Shit, I don't know. I actually don't know how to do this. It's the first video in a long time that is the first video that I used to, not introducing a product that I'm releasing. This is actually discussing, sharing my own experience. It is really hard. I've read a lot of notes, going back and forth, trying to create a video that feels on par at the production quality to all those YouTube videos that I've seen on daily basis. But this leads to the first topic, identify the challenge. This is the first step. I've identified 4 challenges for me to make this video. The fear of unknown, lack of confidence, perfectionism, and the lack of skill. So those are the main 4 blockers. The top 3 are mentality, which can be solved by a self-message. I just told myself that you can do this, and which is a self-fulfilling message because I'm doing it right now. And the last one, lack of skill, that is a reality. The reality is like I don't have this. I have not trained the creator muscle for a long time. I cannot expect myself to be as good as those professional YouTubers who have been growing a channel for over 10 years. So to face with that reality, that leads to the second step, which is to look at the challenges and identify solutions. Are those challenges a real blocker? And for me, luckily, the lack of skill reality is not a real blocker. To deal with that, I set up rules which aligns with the reality. So here it is. I told myself what is okay to do and what is not okay to do. It is okay to feel nervous and show my anxiety. It is okay to have poor production quality of this video. It is okay to have no views. It is okay to look at a script. It is okay to take a pause and resume. Those are basically, I feel like, okay, this is the first step. I cannot expect, I don't have that skill, and I don't want perfectionism to kick in. What is not okay to do, there are only 2 things. One is do more than 5 takes of the video. This is the second take. Because when it comes to the over 5 takes, I feel like that's a chase of perfectionism, which is not practical given my skill level. And 2 is not publishing the video. So if you see it, I kind of, specifically, if you see this message, I kind of nailed those 2 parts, which is a very positive thing. Yeah. So the meta thinking of these 2 steps, number 1 is to identify your challenge. Everybody have different challenges in face of a new task, in face of things that you have never done before. So identify the challenge is the first step. And the second step is to look at the challenges, be aware of the limitations, and evaluate it. See if you can accept the reality mentally, and understand it's a long game or not. If you really cannot accept it, maybe just don't do it. That's also a very important information. Yeah, so a little bit on the motivation side, why am I doing this? For a long time, growing up from an Asian family, we mostly emphasize the capability of science, engineering. So I've been working as a data scientist and a software developer for probably the last decade. I never feel those things are natural to me. I can do those things, but it burns me. I think I put a lot of effort, maybe way more than some of my colleagues, and I constantly burn out. So to explore things, I really don't want to live my entire life in this way. So, the only way out to explore alternatives. And in order to explore alternatives, you need to do a lot of trials and errors. And taking the first step is actually extremely important for me. So yeah, having this idea, like sharing how to take the first step. It has been a long time. I always feel like maybe I should wait for, my mindset to get ready, to wait for, okay, there's an external push. Then I realize if I don't take the action, my mind will never get ready. I'll never be ready. And expecting, like, putting your hope onto the external environment, wishing there is somehow a magic push that can make me do the thing. I just feel like those things are not dependable. You don't know when would that happen. What if that kind of push never occur from the environment? Then I realize I'm the only person who can take the step, who can, I don't need anything else. I can do this. I can make the call. I can record this video, publish it, but not expecting to have any views. It is not that I won't be happy. I'll be super happy if people viewing this message, but I don't expect that because realistically, I don't have the skill. The production quality is not good, and I don't even. I feel nervous looking at the camera, looking at myself. That also needs training. So I think creating this kind of video is also a muscle I need to train myself. But most importantly, I need to start the thing. It's actually feel pretty good in the second half because once you start the first step, things just keep rolling, and I feel better. So yeah, changing, I think this is the closing I prepared for this. So changing yourself, taking the first step is essentially rewire your brain, and which is energy consuming. So I guess we all need to be patient with ourselves if you really want this to happen. It's just won't happen overnight. It takes time. All right, cheers. Have a good day.